We must all admit that these are very trying times. The men who fell served in difficult circumstances, far from their homes, all to keep us safe. Many of those whom they protect have trouble even imagining how much courage their service demands of them. And yet, these patriots stick to their task day after day, night after night. During the Eldoret attack, when the enemy attacked, they fought with great bravery to defend their camp, to protect each other, to defeat an enemy in a foreign land that threatens all of us here at home. Regrettably, many paid the ultimate price, and this is heartbreaking. As a parent, but also as their commander-in-chief, my heart once again goes out to them and to their families and loved ones. Let me express my own and our nation's deepest condolences for this loss. My prayers and the prayers of the nation continue to be with you. This country will stand for you, for your loved ones stood for us and gave everything they had for our democracy, our peace, and our security. We owe these young patriots who gave everything a debt of honor. We can begin to discharge it by resolving never to forget their sacrifices. We must also make sure that every single one of those cowards who murdered them will be hunted down and brought to justice, for our soldiers' blood will not be shed in vain. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we are fighting a global war that requires a global response. We are not alone. President Buhari and Nigeria are no strangers to the enemy we face. Like us, they have had to face their unreasoning cruelty. Like us, Nigeria has had to comfort victims of terror and the families of soldiers who paid the ultimate price. I want to reassure President Buhari that Kenya stands with Nigeria and yourself in this struggle. We too know some of the pain that you've had to endure. We say that this should only strengthen our solidarity and our commitment to defeat the enemy. I want also today to honor the patriotism and poise of our police officers. They too have played a full part in the war on terror. They too have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Though their work is sometimes overlooked, it is fitting that they too should be remembered on this day. Your Excellencies, fellow Kenyans, with our other allies in AMISOM, we will continue in Somalia to fulfill our mission. Some whose courage has failed them want us to give up the mission now. They want us to retreat, to leave the field to the enemy in the hope that the enemy will leave us alone. They have forgotten one thing, And that is, the enemy has made it clear that he will not leave us alone and that he will follow us home. And they have forgotten that as good neighbors, we cannot leave the people of Somalia also to the tender mercies of murderous terrorists. The right thing to do for the security of our country, safety of our region, and for the memory of those who fell is to ensure we complete our mission. And indeed now, the President of Somalia is here. He has made it perfectly clear that the people of Somalia stand with us in this effort. This is not the time to waver or to listen to the voices of defeat and despair. This is the time for the people and the government of Somalia to choose peace and progress over violence, hatred, and stagnation. Let me close by asking all of you today to rededicate yourselves to the cause of peace, patriotism, and tolerance. The enemy has declared their love of violence, hatred, and intolerance. We know that evil cannot be driven out or defeated by evil, that violence and hatred cannot be defeated by more violence and more hate. We fight because our cause is just, because we want to restore a productive peace in Somalia, and we also wish to protect ourselves from an enemy that would seek to destroy us as well. We ask God to bless our cause. We ask Him to protect our men and women in uniform. We ask Him today to console the bereaved, and we pray that we'll keep the souls of the fallen in eternal peace. Your Excellencies, our brave men and women in uniform, to all our countrymen and women, I thank you, and we stand in solidarity, and we stand shoulder in shoulder until the enemy is defeated. May God bless you all. Thank you.